How are you guys this evening? My name is Phillip Rivera, and I live in this city, this great city that I'm very, very proud to live in. I've lived in this city my whole life, 31 years, and I've never lived in another city ever. And my heart is very near and dear to the city, and I've been very close to the last mayor that lived here and his children, and grew up in the city, in different areas of the city. And to my astonishment, the night of Sunday, Monday came, and my wife came home from work, and she lives in the city as well with me. And she came, did you see, did you see, did you see? And I said, did you see what? What happened? And she was like, there was a dog killed. Did you see the tape? And so I said, no, I didn't see the tape, but I kind of brushed her off. I didn't really want to look at it. And finally I looked at it, and I was very, very astonished to see what had taken place. There's something that definitely needs to be done. It's not hearsay. It's not one person versus another, the police versus the owner of the dog. The videotape is there, and the whole world is able to see the videotape. Now, what I'm saying that we should do as a community, as a people together, is we need to address this issue very, very seriously. Because whether or not the city may see this as a serious issue, the people that are involved with this see it as a very serious issue, and they are ready to take it to whatever level it has to be taken to. Not just for animal rights. This is very much so for the abuse of animals and wrongful killing of animals. But this also has to do with constitutional rights. This also has to do with civil rights that are being violated in our city. Now, I know as a young man growing up and being the person that I am, or the way that I look, or the color that I am, I've experienced prejudice. I've experienced racism in this city, but I'm still proud to be a citizen of this city. I love this city. With the police as well. I've experienced prejudice and racism from the police, but I've also experienced love and compassion from the police of this city as well. And with that being said, our citizens should not feel fear to live in the city from their police. And there is a level of fear of the police in this city from the citizens that live here, especially from the events that have just taken place. With the internet and everything streaming live, and I'm not just talking about this incident, there's other incidences that has happened with the police station that have called for much corruption and things that should have been taking place, discipline that should have happened that never did, and because of it, we're seeing what is taking place now. And I'm asking that we weed out the ones that are causing the problem, number one. Number two, what we need to do is address. Let's not be afraid to address civil action, or let's not be afraid to address civil rights. It's nothing to be afraid about. It's nothing to look down upon. There's white, there's black, there's Hispanic, there's Asian, there's everything in this city. And we need to come together as a community, not to be segregated. But there is a level of prejudice that is still real in this city and everywhere else in the United States. And we need to address those issues if that is an issue. Also, what I'm saying is that also the officers that are involved, the one that shot, and I have to be straightforward, there was a level of negligence used that we as a people must understand. There were innocent bystanders that were there watching the incident, and children. And this officer shoots in the direction of children. This is negligence. This is incompetence from a police officer. And any trained, experienced police officer will tell it straight, because I've heard them. And they've told me that was negligence. Something must be done. We must have peace. We must have unity in our city. And if this does not get dealt with in the proper manner, it's going to escalate into something that will bring a real fiasco to the city, and it will be a shame. We must be the city of good neighbors and have time and just let others, cities, look at our city as a city to be modeled after. And I pray that as I look behind the mayor, it says, "In God we trust." I pray that this city will do this and do it honorably. Thank you.
Thank you.